Have you ever noticed how easily you say yes when you want to say no? How quickly you shrink just to keep the peace? How instantly you abandon yourself just to belong? Or how often you ignore that quiet inner voice to just keep someone else comfortable? Just to be liked is not respect. And while survival kept you safe once, it is not enough anymore. You know what you are forgetting is that you are not here to be liked by everyone. You are here to be true to yourself. What I realize is that people respect you the way that they respect themselves. People who lack self-worth often project that by undermining others. People who are deeply insecure sometimes react with criticism, control, or comparison. The way that people are talking with you is the way that they are talking with themselves. If they respect themselves, it means they respect you. They honor the space, they honor the boundaries. They know exactly how to treat with other people, how to respect them, because they learned how to respect themselves. Do not forget the words that they are using with you is the words that they are using with themselves. Self-disrespect doesn't always shout. It doesn't always show up as chaos or abuse. Sometimes it is invisible. It is in the way that you say yes when your whole body whispers that you have to say no. It is the way that you are consistently explaining your worth. It is pretending that you're okay with the things that you hate, laughing at the jokes that hurt, showing up when you're exhausted, staying silent when everything inside of you is begging you to speak. That wake-up call isn't loud. It's a quiet ache. It is the moment you realize you're the one hurting you. And that is where the healing begins. Respect is not being rude. Respect is not about being cold or closed off. It is not the absence of empathy. It is the presence of the boundaries. Self-respect is the decision to stop abandoning yourself for connection. It is honoring your truth even when it makes others uncomfortable. It is being able to say, I will not water myself down to be digestible. I will not apologize for being whole. I will not keep shrinking to fit inside of the box of your comfort. You know you didn't need to be loud to be powerful. You just need to be clear. Clear about who are you, clear about what you deserve, and clear that your value does not decrease because someone else cannot see it. So how you build self-respect when you have spent a lifetime tearing it down? You start small. You notice the smallest betrayals. When you say I am fine, but you are breaking from inside. When you say yes to just avoid guilt instead of saying no to protect your peace. Now you do the hard thing. You do the opposite. You stop, you breathe, and you choose yourself. Even if it breaks an old pattern. Even when it is terrifying. Because every time you choose yourself, you teach yourself that you are worthy of being chosen. You didn't recognize it, but you're all the time in a relationship with yourself. And that relationship sets the tune how you treat with other people. When you disrespect yourself, others mirror it. They pick up on what you tolerate, on what you downplay, on what you didn't protect. But when you begin to hold yourself with dignity, when you start honoring your needs, when you start honoring your time, your truth, the world at that time responds to you back. Because self-respect is a silent announcement that says I'm not available for anything less than truth and kindness. And that energy is magnetic. That energy is your power. And it doesn't need to beg, it attracts. When you show up for yourself with presence, with care, with truth, everything shifts. You stop begging to be seen because you already see yourself. You stop over-explaining because you trust your own choices. You stop staying silent because you have already made peace with your own voice. When you hold yourself to a higher standard, not out of perfectionism, but out of love, you stop accepting the bare minimum. You start attracting people who respect your time, who respect your values, who respect your needs, who respect you, who honor your boundaries. And if you're wondering where you should begin, speak kindly with yourself. Set boundaries without guilt. When you say no, do not feel guilty afterwards. Make a space for what you want, not what other people want. Ask yourself, would I let someone I love be treated the way I treat myself? Because the way you relate to yourself becomes the blueprint for how the world will too. And when you truly respect yourself, it means the world also respects you. And I know most of the time it would be so much tough because most of the time respecting yourself means letting go of a lot of people. those who only stay when you were convenient, the rules that all the time you follow to protect the peace. And most of the time it can be tough because you're letting go of a lot of people. You're letting go of a lot of old patterns that you know they are not serving you, a lot of comfortable places that they were familiar to you. And what you need to not forget is that self-respect and also self-validation walk hand in hand. You didn't wait for praise to believe in your worth. You speak kindly to yourself when you know nobody's watching you. You validate your own experiences without needing anyone else's approval. You all the time remind yourself that your feelings are valid. Your no is enough. I didn't owe anyone an explanation for protecting my own peace. That is not just empowerment, that is healing. Because every time you affirm yourself, you're healing a wound that was open. When someone made you believe that your voice doesn't matter, I know not everyone will accept the new you. Not everyone respect the new you. Not everyone will celebrate your boundaries. It is just you. Some people might call you difficult, selfish, or too much. But that is okay, let them misunderstand you. Because self-respect is not about being liked, it is about being whole. And in time, that people who are meant for you, they only not respect your boundaries, they will also honor them. And do not forget that you are not here inside of someone else's version of you. You're not here to make yourself smaller so that other people can feel big. If protecting your peace makes you too much, then be too much. If honoring your needs makes you selfish, then let them call you selfish. If choosing growth means outgrowing them, then let the door close softly. This chapter is not about being cold or hard. It's just about becoming clear. Clear on what you will and what you will actually accept. At the end of the day, it is all about you. When you respect yourself, it means the world also respect you. If you respect yourself, it means you're gonna respect other people as well. Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So let these to be your reminder. You're not difficult, you're becoming discerning. You're not selfish, you're learning self-respect. You're not too much, you're no longer willing to be less. And the right people, they will never ask you to be. Respecting yourself means coming home to yourself. No more begging, no more shrinking, no more performing for crumbs. You are no longer available for versions of life that require you to betray yourself to belong. This isn't the end. This is the return to your voice, to your power, to your truth. And yeah, welcome home. If you want to know how to love yourself, do not forget to watch this video. I wish you all the best and I will see you in the next video. So until next video, bye bye.